Okay, so for the first trade up today, we have some really low float inputs. As you can see, some of these high beams are actually crazy low. We have a double O here, and we are basically putting all of these in, and we are trying to get a double O, purple DD pad, double O desert blossom, music box, or humidor. As you can see, they are all double O, and those would be absolutely great to get if we could get them. We also have a chance at an 001 brake light, which is quite rare, I think. We also have like a very low float or Acheron here, which we could get, and that would actually be quite alright too, but we have a quite low chance at that one. And then we also have a 0010 check engine, which would be okay too, and a double O converter. So yeah, obviously the main hits are these four here, which we have 8, 16, 32, 33.33% chance. So we have a 1 in 3 basically of getting what we want. So let's get into the game. Alright guys, so let's get it. So we have to make sure that we put in the right metallic DD pad, because I have one which has a slightly too high float. So we'll get those in last, and we'll see if we can avoid that one, because obviously we don't want that one. This one that's the one. So the first one we don't want. Let's just check them too, just in case. 140, that's good. And 106, that's good. So those are the inputs. Now, as I said, obviously the Mirage collection, I said Dust 2 before, did I? But the Mirage collection is what we want here, 2021 Mirage. And yeah, this one has the small chance of getting us the Acheron, which would actually also be pretty good. Probably one of the, I would say almost as good as the this collection if we manage to get the Acheron. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we get something from the Mirage collection in 3, in 2, in 1. No. And we get the worst outcome from the Inferno, which is so awful. We get the one that doesn't have a float cap, meaning this one actually has quite a bad float at 0.017. Man, that sucks actually. That's a big loss too. That's unfortunate, guys, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, second trade up of the video, and here we're talking even lower float. As you can see, we have 0.000000000 for all of our fillers, except for the metallic, and that's the one I didn't use the last trade up, which is an 0014. And then we have 002 inputs. We have one from the Mirage, one from the Control collection, and one from the Dust 2 collection. Now, we are now able to get an 008 check engine, which I think would be quite cool. But then obviously the biggest hits are still the Mirage collection skins, and those would be 07 or 06, which is quite crazy. Then we have a chance at the 09, 009 obviously, Global Offensive, which would be cool. We have an 00 Dispatch, an 00 Magna Carta, and an 00 Threat Detected. All of those would be absolutely cool to get. And also we have an 007 New Roots, 005 Amber Fade, 006 Quicksand, and 006 Black and Tan. All of these would be profit. These four, and these four. Any of those. But we have not that big of a chance. I think around 1 in 3 once again. We should have... yeah, we should have 1 in 3 chance of getting something that we want. So hopefully we will be lucky enough to get it, but you never know. Let's head into the game. Alright guys, very important trade up. Very fun trade up, honestly. Super fun to do these trade ups. They cost like $3.50-ish on average. And the thing is, you can get so cool stuff. So I really do love making these trade ups, because you can get really cool stuff. Imagine USPS purple DD pad in 00, or the M4A4 Global Offensive in 00. I think those would be super cool things to get. Obviously also I would take the check engine. It's okay, right? But hopefully we can hit from one of these 3 collections up here. That's what I'm really hoping for here. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. No, but it's the lowest float outcome. If we want something to be happy about, this is actually almost a triple 0 sort of break light, which will give it some overpay. However, this will still be a loss. I think we got back around €1.5, and we spent around €3 on the trade up. So again, we are getting half back, which is what it is. But yeah, at least that was a cool trade up to do. I'm not too upset either. You know, we get half back at least. And of course, I just look forward to the next trade up. Hopefully we'll hit something. Okay guys, so for the final trade up, the third and final trade up, of course I'm taking it up a notch because it's the final trade up. Have to bring the spice, right? And we have a very low flow trade up now. We have these inputs that are 0.02, and now we have 00 only high beams. We have an 002 amongst it too, which is going to push these float values down crazy, right? So the hits we want, as you can see, we have exactly a 30% chance, and the hits we want are going to be 00 all of them, but we're talking an 008 global offensive, an 007 Magna Carta, and an 0080 threat detected, which is great. Also, we now have a 0009 break light possible, which will obviously be probably $1.7 or $1.8 back, I think, euro back. And then we have an 007 check engine, which would actually be a great hit. Out of the ones I want, I think I would like the check engine or one of these four. So basically we have a 47.5% chance to hit something we want, and a 52.5% chance to hit something we do not want. So it's basically a 50-50. So yeah, hopefully we can get it. Let's head into the game. Okay guys, so let's put this final trade up of the video together. Hopefully we'll hit, because we haven't had a hit yet in this video. Both of the trade ups we've done so far has been half our money lost, so hopefully this one will not be half our money lost again. We're obviously hoping for something from this collection, the control collection. That's the best outcome. But as I said previously, I wouldn't cry if we got the check engine. That would just be a tiny bit of loss. However, the control collection would just be a win, no matter what it is. But I'll take the tiny bit of loss if we get the USP check engine too. But let's hope for a control collection skin in 3, 2, 1, and... No, it's the M4 converter, which I guess is the second best. It's an 004. It's ridiculous float, right? I think this is the second best outcome from the misses, right? I think I might get around $2 back or something like that from this. €2, sorry. But as I said, I've spent, on this one I spent a little more even. I spent €3.2, I believe. So we only got €2 back, which is not the best. So unfortunately in today's video we got 3 misses. Maybe in the next video we will be able to get a hit. I will catch you then, guys.